Hi, kindergarten. For the second part of your activity, the teacher wants you to do a vote. A vote, boys and girls, is when you share your idea. Now, for your voting kindergarten, I want you to pick one community helper that is your favorite. But I know there was a lot of community helpers in that story, so I want you to pick one of my four that I share with you. I want you to pick either the mail carrier, the police officer, the firefighter, or the teacher. So pick one of those four, kindergarten, and then to share your vote with the teacher, you're going to make a picture. Now, I'm going to show you how I would draw my picture, and then it can be your turn to go draw yours. When I was thinking about my favorite, I know that I really like firefighters, and I know that I'm a teacher and I really like teachers. But I think my most favorite is police officers because my brother is a police officer too. So when I draw my picture, I'm going to try and draw a police officer. I can go back and look at the story to help me remember what a police officer looks like. But to start off with, I'm going to show you my piece of paper. Now, Mrs. Beaton doesn't have a printer at home, so I couldn't use that paper that the teacher made. Instead, I got an empty piece of paper like this, and I'm just going to put a line at the bottom along here so that I leave that space empty and I can add some words there later. Then kindergarten, I'm going to draw my police officer. Now, I'm not going to draw a person that looks like this. That's not how we draw in kindergarten. I'm going to draw a map man, and I'm going to use my shapes first. So I'm going to start up at the top, and I'm going to make map man's head, circle head, a square neck, a square body, some rectangle arms, some rectangle legs, oval feet. I remember we have 5 fingers, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to add those little details onto the face. I'm going to make a big smile because I know police officers are really friendly. And a nose and some eyes. Now that I have Map Man finished kindergarten, I have to think about those details that I saw in the picture of a police officer. And I even get to pick whether my police officer is going to be a boy or a girl. I think because I'm a girl, I'm going to make this police officer a girl that kind of looks a little bit like me with a ponytail down like this. Now, I remember in that picture, the police officer had a little badge on their shirt like this. I just made the letter U with the letter W at the top. Maybe I'll put the letter P in there for police officer. I remember the police officer had a shirt on that had buttons on it and a little collar like this. They also had a police belt. And this is where they put all their important things like their handcuffs and their walkie-talkies or their little radios like this. And I know that a police officer usually wears a hat on their head. So I could go up with 2 lines like this. And I'm going to, kind of like a rainbow line, I'm going to put it on top. Maybe the front of the hat can go right here. And I know they usually have a little badge on top of their hat too. So I make a letter U for the badge. And then a W on top. And maybe I'll make that letter P again. There, oh, I saw some lines on their pants like this. And they probably have shoelaces like this. There is my police officer. Kindergarten, first I want you to draw your person. If you don't want to pick the police officer, that's okay. Remember, you can pick the mail carrier, the firefighter, or the teacher. You're going to draw your person first, and then down at the bottom, I want you to write your words. Now, boys and girls, it's really important that when you write, you try to write your words all by yourself. I know sometimes our families might try to help us, but you can tell them that you're a super learner and you know how to write your words all by yourself. So, down at the bottom, I want you to try to write, my favorite is, so I'm going to start over here on this side. And when I listen, that's the letter M, I. I hear the letter I, but I know in that word my, it's really tricky. It's actually the letter Y saying the I's name. So this says my favorite. I think that's a new word. I'm going to put a finger space and I'm going to write favorite. Oh, that's the letter F. F, A. I need the letter A. Fav, V, favor, R, favorite. That's the letter I. Favorite. That's the letter T. My favorite is. Same word or new word? New word. I'm going to make a finger space. Is. Oh, that's a kindergarten word. That's the letter I and the letter S. My favorite is the. Same word or new word? New word. I'm going to put a finger space. I'm going to write the word the. I know that word, kindergarten. We've looked at it at school before. I remember the letter T-H-E says the. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make the letter T-H-E. My favorite is the police. Same word or new word? New word. I'm going to make a finger space. Police. It's the letter P. O, L, police, S, police officer. I don't have any room left in my line, and I wrote my letters kind of big. I'm going to try and squeeze it in under here. Officer. So the letter O, F, office, S, office, That sounds like the letter R. I'm going to check my words to make sure that I have all the ones I need. My favorite is the police officer. I have all of my words. I put a dot at the end to show my story is all done. Kindergarten, when you're all done drawing your picture and writing your words, first I want you to color your picture. Then, when you're all done, you can share it with your family, and hopefully somebody in your family can add it to our Google Classroom so we can all vote and see who our favorite is. Once the teacher counts the votes, kindergarten, we're going to see which one has the most votes, and we're going to do a special activity with that community helper next week. Have fun! Bye!